Hello and welcome to another episode of the Stalktober special event of the Heart of the Jakuls. As always, I'm your calm host Lothran, and we're so very close to the end of this mine. So let's finish what we started. Grab that snack that you're thinking of. Steal the best seat you can. Get as comfortable as you could possibly ever be. And pay close attention to Shatered. Veratah clawed her way, screaming out of the mud, squeezing the life from her mangled body. She cut a furrow into the sodden earth to pull herself the last few meters across the glowing line etched into her sight. Decent performance, Ellya commented, walking as if from nowhere to stand beside her student. Tell me though, would you like to know how much further along Ito has gone than you? Veratah forced herself to look up at the other woman, spitting in her direction. Ellya dodged out of the way, the acidic substance boiling on impact somewhere behind her. I will become stronger. Perhaps strength isn't what you should be worrying about. Ellya raised one arm, flexing her delicate and graceful form into just the right position that Veratah knew exactly what would come next. She held her eyes open and forced herself as calm as she could to ever be when the missile of furious red energy struck Veratah right in the face, rippling through and over her body 1,000 times back and forth, giving fresh life and endless torment to each of her destroyed nerve endings. Veratah felt her limbs crush in upon themselves, her face and neck malformed, her legs and body fused back into the octahedron shape, other bits of herself taking the barest form in other places Veratah could barely comprehend. She felt energy pass into her new limbs, exchange across the extra pieces of herself, the rush, the joy of power over pieces of her she didn't know could ever possibly be there. She fought it tooth and nail to maintain focus. Veratah kept her mind at the center and core of herself. She balanced from her odd tilting angle, hovering above the ground beneath her. She became the calmness that her mind had never been capable of before. Veratah reached out across the altered spaces into the new existence, pulling ropes of energy down into her, and this other body. She crafted from it slender, spider-like limbs, curving and dangerous, sending them out and down into the soft soil beneath her. She walked in a wobbling, rotating fashion, still very unsure of how to guide herself with any consistency in any one direction. She rested after a time, feeling dizzy and disoriented. Veratah had trouble keeping her thoughts clear. At least you took full form this time, Ellya commented dismissively toward her pupil, slipping into her own alternate shape with ease. Follow after if you can. I cannot, Veratah called after her teacher, finally able to force the outer part of the octahedron to take on the most basic light purple of her innermost mind space. But Veratah could not hold the command and move in the same instant. So you admit your lack of balance and focus, or any beauty or grace? Ellya derided Veratah once again. Enough, woman! Estraja's clear and resonant voice echoed beside them. Nikon requires his food once more. Hello, Veratah. You're doing much better than yesterday. He smiled warmly towards his wife's pupil. Ellya shifted with lightning speed, taking their son from her husband's arms to feed strains of energy into his mouth from the tip of her finger. I told you before, husband, she eyed him menacingly. You do not frighten me, woman. Estraja pinched her rump hard enough to make Ellya cry out in shock and dismay. Veratah lost her form, reverting to a healed if incredibly so regular body, laughing a little until Ellya shot her a scorn-filled glare. Then turning her eyes to the ground, Veratah slowly got back to her feet. I'll go back and prepare our food again. I've already done that, Estraja replied. Go weed in the garden, Ellya commanded as she snuggled against her much taller husband. The garden. Fuck. Veratah kept her dismay to herself. It was better than the garbage pit, but not by much. She marched wearily towards the endless pile of razor-sharp weed grass, prepping the minute bolts of purple lightning that would heal her hands after each and every slice. You're too hard on her sometimes. Estraja ran his hand through Ellya's soft, blonde hair. And you're not too hard on your student, sending him after Andras? If he can't take care of that task, all of us are doomed, and neither of us can leave either, can we? And so it is. Our time together has once more come to its end. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have. As always, I've been your peaceful host, Lothran, and this was Shattered, another tale right from the heart of the Jakuls. And now I must hand you off to young Korvoth. Take them through the safe path, young Jakul.
A pleasant hello and a fond farewell to each and all. Please leave your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. None of that awful, rude, or mean stuff, though. You keep that to yourself. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to help us learn, spread, and grow. Don't forget, we strongly implore each and every one of you to do everything in your power to stay safe out there. Good night and good luck. You'll need it. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.